son was frightened. He lowered his
But
eyes.
yeah, like that was just a happy coincidence, unfortunately.
Body seemed ill at ease.
Why is our character increasingly more intimidating?
The sign
I think it's because the pressure's getting to him, Foxy. He's under pressure. Dun 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 dun. And besides, I think he's actually nothing more amusing than toward just halfway through the game, Parker. So he just goes.
Basically, he's gone from
the sign must have
normal looking to
if I can place
last 30 seconds of a Sterling and Maxter match, Foxy.
There are in Illsmouth 4 families who are
this is the look Foxy gives when he wants you to go home.
Popped him, yay!
Thousands of years ago. To destroy these families, I must place these 4 statuettes on their houses.
It's just that look, that under eyebrow look. Go the fuck home, lads. Fuck's sake.
Barry. Barry. But yeah, no, it's very, it did amuse me at the time playing this for the first time, and it never fails in that regards.
He would definitely be played, and we made that joke last time, and I know we made that joke last time, but he'd definitely be played by David Caruso.
Oh God, yeah. I do feel like he's meant to be Michael.
She would also be played by David Caruso.
Would be played by David Caruso.
Hambleton, Coldstone, and Tyler.
I know that.
Just remember, Foxy, you're not meant to count when you're. Oh, sorry, you are meant to count even when they're under the ropes. Just remember that, all right?
So.
Oh,
he's leaving.
He's leaving in a huff now.
He is.
Oh no, he's getting more alcohol.
He's taking his ball and going home. Oh, alcohol. That's a fashion idea, actually. Back a minute. That's the Paris. That's the Paris sketch for you, lads, eh?
Someone has fireworks.
Like I'm not saying it's a first world problem, but I legit can't fit any more beer into my fridge. So I have to start drinking it now. Isn't that terrible?
Oh, you're not drinking the fucking warm ones, are you?
Please.
What? No, Jesus. What kind of fucking pervert thing I am?
I'm not an uncouth swine.
I'm not a serial killer. Why'd you pronounce it like that?
Oh my God, it made me think of one from Black Books. You've watched Black Books, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know when they start the restaurant out the back of the shop, you know, and like he's like, I can make anything taste good. Paint, yes, and they start throwing all this stuff into it, and then they just slop it on the dish, and he goes, right, bring it out, table 3. He goes, wait, garnish, Manny, garnish. We're men, we're not cavemen.
That's very true.
What I find funny about like through the course of that series is that you'll always see that one girl throughout the case of it, like throughout the course of it, at different points during her pregnancy. Like at the start, she's getting ready to have the baby. Midway, she's fucking like she's wheeling the pram as like they're like house sitting. Then later on, you see her at a different point, just like, what the fuck? Like she'll just turn up.
There's some really
good. Moopa. Hey, I can play piano.
There was a great little outtake I saw actually. That was just, it was kind of an outtake, but it wasn't, in that they left in the kind of start of it, but then cut out the end of what happened. So it was like Manny got locked in and he ate
wasps.
He ate wasps, and he goes and he's crying and he goes, Bernard, I ate your wasps, and Bernard just gets this look on his face and the episode ends, right?
Yeah.
But in the outtakes, it goes, Bernard, I ate your wasps, and he gets a look on his face, but then he goes, you fuck. And that's it. He just like, yeah, you
fuck. So, are you ready to kill some townspeople, lads?
So this is hot fuzz, basically.
Yeah, actually, this is very hot fuzz. So a little glitch has happened here because much like I said the last time, you're supposed to look at these statues at a certain time. So the statues have an inscription at the bottom of them, and essentially they're like it's like a chant, and then you basically try to chant on one of the evil people in the town, and that sigil that came up earlier in the house there will basically appear, and you put the statue on the sigil. And it's just a matter of case of just matching the families up. So Dennis, you'd be shocked to know I did actually cheat for this one because the game bugged out for me and I couldn't see what the inscriptions are. So now I'm just gonna take some fucking names.
Didn't anyone ever tell you how dangerous it is to go out? I'll have to kill you.
Just
Now
want
we're
to
starting off with
send
Jack
you
Nicholson.
a quick one, Foxy. Hold on.
Aye. Yuck. No. Stop. Aye.
So we're kind of the inscriptions on the statues here. So if you get it right, basically he
What are
starts
you
freaking out.
saying? No,
Okay.
not that.
Bear in mind, these families are like basically bound to the cult of Cthulhu, as you can see. And then statue one.
Not that, Parker. Please.
And there you go. He's gone.
What a believable ghost.
Good God.
Yes.
How horrible.
He turned into a Japanese not Okami. Yokai.
Dagon, I beg you, from the depths of the abyss, come to my aid. Fill me with the power
You're getting
of
an
the
echo from your
angels
side, Fox, I'm afraid.
I thought I was just in the game, no?
No, that's from Fox and Press, sorry. So yeah, the Tyler family there was basically like tied to Dagon. So that's why like the guy there asked for Dagon's aid. So each person you're basically gonna see has a great O1 attached to them, and we just saw Dagon there. So we're gonna see a few more of them now as time goes by. But yeah, we're cleaning the house, we're cleaning this town of evil, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, I've no idea about that chap, like Dennis, being honest, because like all I know, I probably bumped into them at a show. Who knows?
All right.
So if you don't know them, don't add them.
First rule of wrestling, lads.
Your man says that, and he fucking the amount of people I've friended because I've seen he's a mutual, and then they turn out to be mental.
Yeah, you'd be shocked.
So here's the little tip: I add them. If I don't interact, then I slowly get rid of them. I kind of take a page out of the game's book here and send them to Cthulhu.
Sounds good.
I send them to the shadow realm of Unfriended.
Exactly, yes. So what's happening here is I'm trying to find one house in particular that I haven't come across yet in the game, which is the mayor's office. I just can't recall where it is. So if I hopefully I do take a cut at some stage. I think I do. Oh, here's one anyway. We can get rid of this guy. This is the old guy. He keeps trying to kill us throughout the game. There he is. Look at his little hands.
Naga. Who? How? Wig Naga.
Wig.
Who? How? Wig.
No, Parker,
Wig.
not that.
So you have to get this, obviously you have to get to the sigil in time. Hit that statue with it, and bam, guy's dead.
Ah, Parker, have mercy, not that. Please tell me you won't do that. Ah, ah,
Ghosted.
Boom.
Meow.
Boom. And Sparkles.
I thought he was a nice chap.
It wasn't Dennis. Again, I don't know what makes me chuckle during this part is the fact that, like, you know, you've basically seen someone either explode or turn into a yokai, and Parker goes, "Oh dear, what a terrible mess. What absolute shocking scenes altogether. If only I had my camera." I've never seen someone so British in seeing someone explode into stars.
Someone so casual.
Yeah.
For something that seems so like it's entering the final kind of run of things, there's still a lot left.
Oh god, Parker like kicks the shit out of everything that H.P. Lovecraft made. Like, I thought this was the end game myself, and I was thinking, like, at the first time I was playing this, I was thinking, like, okay, this actually is a fairly good way of ending the game.
Yeah.
I was like, dark skies, all this sort of stuff. I think, no, there's still a long time to go. It's like, how? Are you actually cleaning up the entire fucking town? Yes, he is. He's literally taking everyone's fucking name here. It's ridiculous.
You shouldn't have fucked with him.
You don't fuck with John T. Parker. You absolutely don't. You did, like, in the pantheon of, like, of video game characters, this guy is, like, seriously fucking OP.
So how long before we get a remake of this, Jonathan?
Nasty.
Oh, I don't know. This is a burning question, really.
Goodbye, Parker, and good.
I mean, there's clearly a
market,
you know, for people crying out for it, you know.
It'd be an interesting one for VR to actually, like, kind of like basically, like, role play to be in this town, and essentially knowing that the town is essentially after you and trying to hide at certain points and doing certain, like, Lovecraftian spells and so forth in between would be quite interesting as a concept. But I think this one very much lives and dies as a point-and-click game, so you can't really do anything else with it. It was a good concept for the time, though, because
well, you say that, but look how Broken Sword evolved from point and click.
it's actually funny you mentioned Broken Sword, right? Because the game that this reminds me of the most is that studio's first ever game called Lure the Temptress.
Right.
And it was done in the Nola kind of medieval town, and there's a lot of kind of like Slay Dragon, a lot of Celtic mythology actually in it. Probably enough the main character was called Diarmot, which is a kind of corruption of the Irish McDermott. And the weird thing about that game is that you could more or less clear it in about 2 hours, right? It's a really, really short game. But what kind of made it so unique was that everyone in the town were moving around as they would normally, in a sense. They were ambling through, making it feel like a living town. But to actually solve the game, to find this guy in this area, or maybe you have to find this person at this certain time, and all this sort of stuff. And that kind of stretches the gameplay normally. But as a crow flies, you could do it in an hour and a half. But it was that kind of like that immersive feel of actually being in a town, you know, the kind of way.
Yeah.
Which I think was like a great concept for the time. But playing it now is like a fucking like brain aneurysm, because you're trying to go, I need to meet this person here, but because he's on a random fucking AI essentially going like, no, I'm working around here now. It's like, fuck's right, I have to wait till he fucking gets here and then I can talk to him. So you're like waiting for 5 minutes going, where is this prick? You know, where you could be exploring around talking to other people, like, but you know, it doesn't have to be that way. It's one of those weird kind of quirks of design where, like, okay, this is just stuff that just didn't work. You think it makes sense at the time, but you actually try it in reality, it's like, no, that was shit. We never did it. We never speak of this again.
I do generally have to give props to anywhere willing to try anything, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You do need failures. You need failures in games, you know, because then you get a more crystallized product that way.
Imagine you can eliminate me.
This is the mayor's house, by the way. It's apparently solid gold, like fucking Trump mansions. So here he comes. Tip.
La kana.
No, not that.
Oh. Okay, the mayor's having a...
Is he
a
pissing
bellyache.
himself?
We don't know yet. Something's happening.
No, Parker, not that. I beg you,
He's begging for mercy and you killed him, Jonathan. Oh God.
Tentacles! We found Cthulhu.
Good
He was
God.
here all along.
How ghastly.
Either that or we've just traipsed into a nasty hentai.
Yeah. There is a lot of crossover there, to be fair.
Lord, so far, may your demonic power guide my corrupted soul.
Corrupted as fucking light. You've literally, like, calcified into the wall. So now we have only one family to deal with, and that's the Hambletons. Problem is, there's 3 of them. So we have to divide and conquer here a little bit. Well, technically 4 if you count the guy, like, you know, is essentially a statue underneath the... Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw Kitty there for a second. So, we got a rotten fish. This will be important in our adventure, I'm sure.
As it always is.
Yeah. Oh, it was a kitty.
Little bastard.
And we take the cat. The cat is now in our, the cat is joining us on our adventure.
There's going to be some ridiculous ending where the cat kills him.
It actually isn't. It is part of the solution here. So
The cat was the cause of everything all along.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is
it's
true.
like fucking Silent Hill with the dog.
And that cat grew up to be in its own game called Stray.
Pet Cemetery.
Still
Yeah,
haven't played it yet.
It's good.
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm getting it soon. I have other games I need to complete first before I drop more money on it.
I get you.
I'm getting it. It's on the list. It's just down the list a little bit. That's all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I literally bought it, played it for 7.5 hours. Finally decided to stop for a moment. Came back to it the next day and finished it. Like,
Oh, it's short.
it's short, but still.
I like that. I like that though. I don't like long games anymore. They're too much of an investment.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I get
give me
that,
7,
but
8
like
hours.
also like, do you not feel like it's not getting your money's worth?
No,
25
no.
quid.
If it's a short and sweet experience, I'm happy to pay the money for it.
Wait, how much were you paying for it, Foxy?
25.
Is it not AAA money? No.
No, it's an Annapurna game, Dennis. It's not AAA at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
There you go. Oh, here's a doggo.
But yeah, I'm happy with a game that like didn't like that. Like when you play, you'll understand. It's like I like ones that are short and sweet.
Yeah.
But they give you that freedom to move out, and there's a little bit you can go find if you really want to.
Dad, the dog's barking.
Yeah.
He must be here.
Which I will, because I'm a bit of a completionist.
Yeah.
Hence, I'm still stuck on games that I'm trying to finish.
Oh, Parker's in a run. So now we go to the old Hamilton house, which is also full of death. And yes, this has been a very busy second day of Parker's stay here in Illsmouth. It's like, what did you do on your second day? Well, I had a heart attack. That was the morning, and then the evening. Actually, no, I did fly. I flew off a lighthouse to meet some gypsies, and for the evening time, I killed 4 townspeople, including the mayor. Actually, make that 7. I do love as well, by the way, that like as deaths go, like being caught in the net is perhaps the most harmless.
It's
It's
a
like-
tiny net,
Oh no!
and it's tiny. Kung Pao, you fucking legend of the dawn.
Eh. There you go. Secret mechanisms, you love it.
I was about to say, like, I hope you fucking saved because, like, this game's starting to send you back fucking good distance.
Yeah, like I said, this is at the point where death is everywhere. So, again, I think when you're playing games around this time, you do learn how to save often. It's just that we're used to having autosave, so we don't have to feel to do that. But when you're playing old games, you do have to be in the habit of actually doing that all the time. I was convinced the Bison was going to attack me there. No, it's fine. Now we're into the top floor. So funny enough, I had a weird kind of when I was playing this game the first time, a really weird programming bug happened, where there's a book basically you can read that has essentially all the explanation you need for the end of the game. But because I skipped through the text the second time around, a basically event didn't trigger about an hour later, and essentially like completely fucked the game up. And I was like, you fucker. That means I can't actually skip through the dialogue now because it risks fucking the programming up.
Good, you don't deserve to skip through the dialogue.
Thanks, Dennis.
Yes,
You're a dick.
that's the right chapter.
You need to appreciate it the way it was written.
Well, do you know what? You're dead right, Dennis. And let's read this entire book now and agonize in detail.
Yeah, that's what he wanted you to do. Somebody put a lot of work into this. You ungrateful
I did to
swine.
their credit. This was a good game at the time. They did try.
Of a camera obscura equipped with a lantern, you can project these colors onto different.
They could be watching this now going, hey, somebody finally played my game, and then they watch it and heartbroken because you.
Well, I highly doubt it because I'm fairly sure Infogrames is long dead, Dennis. If I'm not mistaken, it is now one of the holding companies for Atari.
That does not mean that every single developer is dead.
Fair point.
You do know when a company is taken over, they're not like cold. Like, you know, like
you never know. They probably look forward to seeing people actually do this shit.
I was about to, yeah, that's true. Well, in fairness, like I've seen that before. Like some of the people at Sierra enjoy watching people play the games because, like, millennials and Gen Zs do not understand the concepts. It's like I hate all this. It's like yes, you do.
So now I think you should give a heartfelt apology to any developer that may watch this video and you denigrating their hard work.
It was a fair criticism. Honestly, we'll just lavish like nothing but praise in the next game, Dennis. When we do that, everything must be a positive, just so we don't like rattle anyone that might be watching.
That depends highly on the game.
Exactly. Well, you'll find out very soon.
And if Foxy's here or not, he's a controversial little bitch.
He is very contrary, isn't he? Look at him with his little hot take glasses, eh?
That's it. You know, shit's about to get real when those glasses are on.
Foxy, why do you not wear your glasses when you're refereeing? Would you not think it'd be better off to actually see some of the like stuff behind you and things like that?
Oh my god, he should start wearing those sports ones that are like goggles.
Yes. That really should be a spot like in the future where like, okay, you very clearly can tell that outside interference is happening because you don't have any peripheral vision. Special glasses, now you can see everything. You can see behind you.
One of my first gigs as ring announcer, actually, Foxy was blind. Yeah, he remembers.
I'm blind, Deck, I'm blind.
For the entire match. I did it for the entire match. Oh. That threw off Nikki so bad. It was fucking hilarious because of it.
Was it a blindfold match or what was the crack?
Oh no, he was blind. Like he wore sunglasses, he had a cane.
Oh, okay.
That was the blind referee.
Oh, okay, right. I don't remember this at all.
I was actually acting out the meme that fucking Declan Bourne always sends me.
Ah, okay.
That's why it was the joke for him.
Gotcha. I got you now, yeah.
And I wanted to actually act out the whole thing just so that you can say like, I was actually waiting for him to get a photo just so he could actually use a real life fucking photo of me.
Well, hopefully someone did.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, pity.